Welcome back to Chapter 2 of this animation tutorial. If you enjoyed the first part, you're going to love what comes next. Now that we've completed the base animation, it's time to take things to the next level with more advanced effects, smooth transitions, and a clean, professional finish. Make sure to follow along step by step. And don't worry, I'll keep it simple and beginner-friendly. And hey, if you haven't seen Chapter 1 yet, don't worry, the link is right there in the video description. Make sure to watch it first so you don't miss any important steps. Now let's add a new page. Go to page 3, select your product image, and then change the background to a solid color that matches or complements your product. Next, go to the text option and type in your desired text. Change the font to Impact for a bold and strong look. Then, change the text color to match or complement your background and product. Go to Effects and apply the lift effect to add some depth. Finally, duplicate the text to create a layered design, just like this. After duplicating the text, select all the text layers and group them together. Now, send the group text to the back so your product stays in front. Next, adjust all the elements, both the text and the product, to make them slightly smaller, just like this, to keep everything balanced and well-positioned on the canvas. Once you've adjusted all the elements, it's time to animate them. Select the grouped text and product. Then go to Animate. Apply the succession animation to both. This will give a smooth, sequential entrance to your design. After the animation is applied, duplicate the page and move on to page 4 to continue the next step. On page 4, select all the elements, the product and the text. Then, group them together and adjust the size, making everything larger, just like I've done here. This creates a bold and eye-catching effect for the next part of the animation. Now, let's add a transition. Click between page 3 and page 4, then select Match and Move for a smooth effect. Set the duration to 1 second to keep the flow fast and engaging. Now, duplicate the page and move on to page 5. Go to the Elements tab and choose a square shape, just like the one I've used. After selecting it, change the square's color to match your background for a seamless look. Then, adjust the size of the square exactly like I did to cover the center area. Next, group the text and the product and send them to the back layer. Now, position the square element on top so it hides the text and product underneath. Just like this, add a move transition. Apply a move transition to make the square slide dynamically and reveal the content beneath it. Set the square to start in the center and move out, e.g. slide it to the left, right, or top to reveal the hidden text and product. You can adjust the movement so that the square slides out in a smooth, linear way, or use a curve for a more fluid transition. Add a new page. Start by adding a new page to your project. Insert your product. Add your product to the page, ensuring it's positioned where you'd like it to appear. Select a square shape. Go to the Elements tab and choose a square shape that will be used for the hide and reveal effect. Match the square to the background color. Change the color of the square to match your background, ensuring it blends seamlessly for a clean, professional look. Hide the product. Position the square over your product to hide it, creating a smooth and seamless transition for the reveal later. More fluid transition. Add text to the design. Insert your desired text onto the page to complement your product layout. Adjust text size and color. Resize the text appropriately to fit your design. Change the text color to something relevant and visually appealing, ensuring it stands out while staying consistent with your theme. Apply text effect. Go to the Effects panel and apply the lift effect to give your text subtle depth and dimension. Change the background. Update the background color or image to match your overall design aesthetic and enhance contrast with the text and product. Duplicate the text. Finally, duplicate the styled text element if needed for consistency or to create a layered animation effect, just like I did. Animate the text. Once you're happy with the styling, select the text and go to the Animate panel. Apply the pop animation to make the text appear with a fun and energetic motion. Duplicate the page. After applying the animation, duplicate the page to carry over all your design and animation settings. Move to page 7. Go to page 7 and continue building your design or animation sequence from there. Reveal the hidden product. On page 7, you'll notice that the product was previously hidden using a square element. Now, move the square out of the way to reveal the product underneath. Bring the product to the front. Select the product and bring it to the front layer so it's clearly visible. Adjust the product's size as needed to match your layout, just like I did. Add a transition, match and move. It's time to make it dynamic. Click between page 6 and page 7 and add a match and move transition. Set the duration to 1 second for a smooth and engaging effect. Animate the text, optional. If you've added text, make sure to animate it as well to maintain consistency and energy in the design. Now, add a new page and navigate to page 8. Upload your new product image. Then head to the Elements tab and select a square shape. Resize the square so it completely hides the product underneath. Next, change the square's color to match your background. At last, adjust the square's color one more time to ensure it perfectly blends with your design. Next, duplicate the square you just created. Add your desired text, then go to Effects and apply the outline effect for a crisp border. Once styled, group the text, send it to the back layer, and position it underneath the square so it's hidden, just like this. Now, duplicate the page and move to page 9. Bring the square and text layers to the front to reveal your product and message. Adjust their size and position until it looks just right. Finally, add the match and move transition. Set it to 1 second and play it back to see how dynamic the reveal looks. Add a new page. First, add a new page and navigate to page 10. Insert your product. Add your product to the page and prepare it for animation. Apply color variations. Add different color versions of your product, the colors you want to showcase, to the design. Animate one by one. Animate each product one by one to create a smooth and engaging visual flow. Use subtle entrance animations like fade, pop, or rise to highlight each color variation. Follow along. Just do it exactly the way I'm doing, step by step, to match the timing and impact of the reveal. Adjust all products. Once you've adjusted the size and position of all the product variations, move on to the next design step. Add a circle element. Go to the Elements tab and select a circle shape. Match the circle color. Change the color of the circle to something relevant to your product. This adds a nice visual accent. Send circle to back. Position the circle behind the product by using the Send to Back option. This will create a clean, polished look that highlights the product and makes your design more attractive. Change the background. After placing the circle behind the product, it's time to update the background. Choose a relevant background color or image that complements your product design. Use the gradient background style I taught you in the first chapter to give it a smooth, modern look. Add a transparent overlay. Go to the Elements tab and select a square shape. Resize the square to cover the entire page. Adjust transparency. Change the square's transparency to around 30 to 45%. This will create a soft overlay effect, letting the gradient background subtly show through. Send the square to layer behind. Send the square behind your content, but above the background, so it acts as a stylish overlay without covering your products or text. Show timing for circle elements. After placing all the circle elements, click on Show Timing, available in the Animation panel, to manage when each element appears. Adjust timing one by one. Adjust the timing for each circle individually. Stagger their animation slightly to create a dynamic, flowing reveal effect. This adds movement and keeps the viewer engaged. Group the circle elements. Once the timing looks good, select all the circle elements and group them together. Apply animation. With the group selected, go to Animate and apply the pop animation. This will make the grouped circles appear with energy and bounce, enhancing the overall design impact. Select the product. After finishing the circle animation, select your product element on the page. Apply baseline animation. Go to the Animate panel and choose the baseline animation. This effect adds a smooth, professional entrance from the bottom, giving your product a clean and polished appearance. Preview the design. Once applied, preview your full animation sequence. Make sure the product animation flows well with the circle and text animations for a cohesive, professional look. Add a new page. Start by adding a new page and navigate to page 11 in your project. Delete the circle element. Before starting the new setup on page 11, delete any existing circle elements from the canvas. This ensures a clean workspace and avoids any unwanted layering issues during the product hiding process. Insert all product variations. Add all the product variations you've used previously onto this page. Hide products one by one. Just like you did earlier, hide each product one by one behind a chosen element, for example, square or circle, to create a smooth, step-by-step reveal effect later. Make sure each product is carefully layered and positioned for the upcoming animation. Use the same hiding technique. Use the same method you've already applied in earlier pages. This keeps the design consistent and makes your reveal sequence more impactful. Add transition, match, and move for a smooth reveal. Apply match and move transition. After setting up your hidden products on page 11, click on the transition area between page 10 and page 11. Choose Match and Move. From the transition options, select match and move to create a smooth and professional visual flow between pages. Set duration to 1 second. Adjust the transition duration to 1 second. This gives the movement a clean, polished feel. Not too fast, not too slow. Preview the animation. Preview the transition to make sure everything looks seamless and dynamic. I'm throwing down a creative challenge. If you think you've got the skills to match this animation flow, prove it. Don't just scroll. Show me what you've got. But tag me, recreate it your way, and drop it on your feed. Let's see who's got the real motion magic. Send your version to my Facebook page, Fashion Motion Studio. I've just launched it, and yes, you'll find some animation videos there that might look simple, but trust me, not everyone can do it like this. If you enjoy the content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, @DesignMaster1. Let's grow, create, and inspire together.